Well, that's just prime.
Hey guys, Dave here, aka Rodimus Prime 89. We are going to be doing another Transformer unboxing today. Although today is going to be a little different. It is going to be the first figure I own from the 86 Studio Series line. We're looking at the Autobot known as JAZZ. A very popular character, made especially famous by the wonderful voice talent of the wonderfully talented Scatman Crothers. He, in addition to voicing JAZZ, he did a lot of other cartoon voice acting, but he was also an accomplished actor. The role I know most for outside of JAZZ was actually in The Shining.
Anybody here?
Yeah. But yeah, Scatman Crothers was great. He really brought so much charm and charisma and personality to this character. JAZZ is an absolute fan favorite. I feel like I say that a lot in some of these videos about some of these characters, but JAZZ really is, I would say, absolutely a fan favorite. He's got to be in the top 10, top 5 certainly for a lot of people. A tremendously popular character. A little bit about JAZZ himself. He, in the show, of course, I don't really know much about the comics, but in the 84 cartoon, he was second in command to Optimus Prime. A smaller guy, a little guy, but he was a leader, a good leader in his own right. Kind of a good, like a field leader when Optimus needed him to be.
Ironhide, Mirage, Sunstreaker, Sideswipe. Autobots, start your engines. Ready, Prime.
Let's roll.
But something that made him so popular with fans was just his love of Earth culture. He was, with a name like JAZZ, like what do you expect? He, he's always checking out the newest music. He's into like all the pop culture, celebrity gossip. Like he'd be that guy. Absolutely friendly, approachable, but certainly not someone you want to tangle with in a fight. So JAZZ, really awesome character. What else can I say about him? Yeah. Just seems like the funnest guy around. His vehicle mode is a Porsche. I'm not sure the number. It's like a racing Porsche. I'd have to, I don't know, it's a 937, 935, I don't know. Really, I'm not the car guy. I don't really know all about that. But it's definitely a sweet looking car. So, this Studio Series in particular, like I said, it is the 86 Studio Series from the Transformers the movie. I've talked about a lot in my other videos. JAZZ, like Clipjumper, he's one of the surviving original Transformers. We know Optimus Prime and Ironhide and Prowl, and a lot of them kind of die throughout the course of that movie, so not many of those classic Season 1, Season 2 Autobots make it, but JAZZ is absolutely one of them, and that was due in no short part to his popularity. People were still buying the figure, pretty heavily. Him and like Starscream and Bumblebee were very popular characters, and people just kept buying them, and they just really liked them. So I have not opened a Studio Series yet, so let's go ahead and have a look. Okay. So much like the War for Cybertron, Siege, and Earthrise, he does have the blister pack, which I'm a fan of. For anyone out there who likes to keep their figures in their packaging, or who likes to put them back after they transform and kind of play around with them, blister packs are great for that. So let's take them out. It looks like he just has the one accessory, just a blaster, which is totally cool. I don't need all my figures to have a ton of accessories, but I am aware of some upgrade kits. I think there's like an upgrade kit that you can give JAZZ, like speakers. Kind of cool. part, I got him out of his initial packaging here. Like a lot of the other figures I have been kind of unboxing and reviewing, he is a part of that deluxe line. So he's going to be pretty similar in size to Cheetor, Black Arachnia, RC. He's going to be the same figure class as Cliffjumper and Bumblebee, but he is a little bigger just because the character himself is a little bigger than those two. But that's about the same scale that we're looking at. And first impressions, he is absolutely a beautiful figure. Go ahead and put him down and take a look at what else is in this box here. All right, now this is cool. Let's close this real quick. The 86 Studio Series line, they have cool little diorama sets to kind of accompany the characters. So this particular scene looks to be on Moonbase 1. So there's that scene in the 86 movie with Jazz and Cliffjumper. They are stationed on Moonbase 1 before it's attacked by Unicron. So this is actually really cool. I don't know if I'm going to keep this, forever, but I do have a Cliffjumper, so I think I might take a couple pictures of the two of them together, just for fun, just to kind of reenact the scene here. But that's a cool little, I don't know if diorama is the right word, but cool little set just to have with it. Just have in there. I don't know if Cliffjumper will fit there. Maybe I'll try. We'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that off to the side. It's really cool just to have this figure in hand finally. I saw this on shelves when I worked at Target, and I just didn't pick it up at the time. And then by the time I left Target, I just wasn't seeing him on shelves in most stores anymore. So yeah, I was kind of worried that he just kind of went off the market. So I was worried I'd just have to go online and just pay extra to get them shipped to me. But luckily, I was shopping at another Target, ironically enough, and I saw him on shelf, so I picked him up. Yeah, probably one of my favorites of the original G1 Season 1 and 2 characters. Yeah. Let's go ahead and have a closer look at him now. All right, coming in for a closer look at Jazz. We, of course, have his wonderfully painted Autobot insignia here. I love the contrasting blue with the bright red. Great details on his headlights here, on the front grille. Come to expect nothing less from these guys. I love this blue, this tinted blue windshield glass. Looks like it's got the windows as well. Beautiful paint job on this figure. I really love it. I'm a sucker for red, white, and blue. I think I might have mentioned in my my Jetfire movie or my Jetfire video. But incredibly accurate. Wheels look really great. Got the rims here. No tread on the tires, so that is fine. Detail on the grooves. I pointed out before, these deluxe characters, they have a great level of detail. Yeah, so you can see all the detailing here. Numbers are painted on beautifully. Yes, down here the texture along his ribs. On his plate here, even on his legs, feet, and of course it would not be a Rodimus Prime 89 video if I did not absolutely gush about the wonderful head sculpts they have. A little close up there. Jazz's blue visor looks incredible. Face looks good. That kind of dull, like silvery metal looks great. Details inside. Nope. Details on the inside there. The head sculpt looks perfect. A little bit on the articulation. Let's take a look. He could do an exorcist, as I like to call it. Arms move on the hinge here. Arms are a little tight, but that is okay. Something to note, though. His wrists do not turn, but it looks like they fold in. I imagine that is part of his transformation. We'll take a look at it in a moment. I think some of the extra kits I alluded to earlier might be to fill in some of these little gaps you see, but that doesn't really bother me too much. His legs bend all the way back like so. I'm sure that's part of his transformation here. Roughly 90 degrees. Got a little range of motion there. This little toe here. In and out. The wheel, of course, turn there. Doesn't look to be the craziest articulated. Oh, it's kind of cool. It lifts up. Again, I'm sure part of its transformation. Doesn't look to be the most articulated figure, but that is fine. Once I have him transformed, you know, for the purposes of this video, maybe a couple times just to kind of mess around in his vehicle mode, I'm just going to have him display it on my shelf like so with the rest of them. Quick look at the one accessory that came with them. We do have a blaster. I always think the details on these are pretty cool. Got that same polished, you know, silver there. See the grooves. Yeah, you know, it's got nice details, but it's not the most complicated. You know, it's pretty simple. Just a solid piece of plastic. Yeah, that's how plastic weapons should be. Just a solid piece of plastic. I did a Batman Arkham Knight DC figure, you know, unboxing a while back, and the weapons there, like the plastic was not hard like this. It was warped. It was kind of a shit weapon, and I just prefer my weapons to be solid, just like that. So, little thing, but they nailed it. I'm happy with it. Suits its purposes just fine. There's the man with the gun. Yeah, jazz. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and transform him into his alternate vehicle mode, and we will take a look at that. All right, here we have Jazz transformed into his Porsche form. Once again, the painting on this I think is just gorgeous. This blend of red, white, and blue. Completely accurate to the character. Some more details here on the hood of the car look wonderful. We see that Autobot symbol again, that racing stripe. As I mentioned earlier, this really great tinted blue glass here. Numbers painted on there. Beautiful car, man. This is man, I really like this. I like the wheeljack vehicle mode as well, but I think Jazz is my favorite so far, the different vehicle modes. Yeah. Everything snaps in together pretty well. I like the spoiler here. Details on that as well. The back here. I'll close that up a little tighter. There we go. Yeah. Beautiful car. Just right out of the show. There we go. Yeah, didn't have too much trouble with it. Relatively simple, complicated enough just so it's you know, not boring, but simple enough that it didn't take me forever. And I know that's saying something for me. Cool little stripe down here as well. I don't know if I pointed that out earlier. And one last thing we could always do, just add on his little. I don't know that we need to do that honestly, but the instructions say you can. I like the look without it. And you know what? Like, I would even consider getting another Jazz just to keep one in robot form and one in his vehicle form. Jazz is one of my favorite Autobots, and god damn, that is a good looking car. I really like that. Could even kind of get the transparent here. If we can see some of the engine, or no, not the engine. Sorry, just like some of the details inside. Pretty sweet. I like it. Yeah. So maybe I'll get another one just to keep it in vehicle form. It's small, you know, roughly fits in the palm of my hand, but it's great. I love this guy. Well, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get him back into his robot form now. And there he is, Mr. Jazz, back in his pristine robot form. Really love this figure. I was so excited to get it. I am so glad to have him. Yeah, absolutely no Transformer Autobot collection will be complete without Jazz. So, beautiful figure. As I said, I love the details, love his face. Really great figure. I absolutely love this figure so much. I might look into getting the upgrade kit. We'll kind of see. I think he's a damn near perfect figure as it is, to be honest with you. I mean, the speakers might be kind of a nice touch, but it might not bother. And again, the colored glass here is a nice touch too. So, Autobot JAZZ is the man. Love this guy. All right, that's all I got for you today. So, like, subscribe, shoot me emails at primerodimus89@gmail.com. Leave me comments. Tell me what you guys think. Do you like JAZZ? Why don't you like JAZZ, and why are you wrong? Yeah, and keep an eye out for more unboxings to come. I got more Transformers, Kingdom line, more of the 86 line. I'm going to be doing some NECA figures that aren't Transformers, and I've got some other great videos coming on down the pipeline, so be sure to check it out. Be sure to like and subscribe. Once again, thank you for checking it out. I am Rodimus Prime 89. Thank you.